Okay, I learned a lot about the concept about fear, and from what the book says, it says something about that fear is based on what we are scared of, like is about to happen in the future, not what we are experiencing right now, but what we are scared of occurring in the future and maybe the past. And due to like our past experiences, we are in fear of what might happen in the future, like trying to repeat itself. Currently, we don't experience fear of current events, and because of that, we are prone not to act because we are scared of an harmful situation happening, like an outcome, because we don't have control of everything. So the book says that we should try to embrace our fear and use it as a way to learn rather than to be scared of. Like we should use it for our best benefit. And then another thing I also want to be to learn from that chapter, my journal again, is that if we don't let go of fear, we won't be able to progress. Like we don't want to act because of fear of an harmful result. However, where we are is not even comfortable. We are scared of making a move because we don't want to lose this part. But however, where we are is not okay. And it's like we are stuck or in a confined space of not moving forward or not even enjoying our current moment, neither even think about looking at the past to be a way for us to learn. So say we should embrace our fear and then be able to act. And when you talk about fear, another thing is here we should not let our emotions to be the reason why we act, because any judgment that is made out of emotional fear, it actually distorts our judgment. And okay, the part that talks about detaching ourselves from the outcome is like we should not like stick to the outcome if we don't have to have like a set parameter or parameters that we should focus on based on our coaching segment, because it says something about we should not have the need to be right, to prove ourselves right, to have this amazing favorable result out of our coaching experiences or session. Otherwise, we will be having problems like looking for a way for someone to understand us by backing our concept can I say like evidences or push someone to see from our own angle. I even try to repeat ourselves just to make sure that everybody see things on our own perspective. So by doing that, that is like we are trying to attach ourselves to the result or attach ourselves to the outcome. Just coach somebody freely, and then that way you can be able to have a creative way to have a solution for someone's problem, like being open to new thoughts, new insight, or new like plans. And I think there's because it says something about let me say something about it. Said because we set our priorities, we try to recognize or create a new way to better result. So if we set a good priorities, we have a good way to solve problem because we are not focused on a certain like laid out pattern or outcome. The other thing is if we have focused on having this amazing result based on what we plan, we put ourselves to the outcome, and then we do not have people contribute to us. Like we don't have people listening to us because we are so bent on having what we plan to go our own way. Then another thing is like the active listening part is like we have to listen to those we are coaching. Like maybe like we've had so many articles like the hub coach stuff that says we should listen with activeness, maintain body contact, like sorry, eye contact, even talk to those who we are listening to, like refresh their comment to see if we got their statements right. And based on what I've learned from this chapter, I say something about being accountable, fully accountable for everything. Yeah, the truth lies on the results, which is like our salesperson. If they do good, it is our praise. Yes, as a coach, if they do bad, it is also our punishment. I'll put it like our queries. Uh, we just beat ourselves to the bad result. So being responsible and not having a way to justify. Because from what I learned from the article, I'll pick out something so important that says the moment we give into justification, we buy into justification, we've started to surrender our power to act. So the moment you start justifying yourself, making excuses, that means you're giving up your power to remedy a situation or even to control things. So be it as a coach trying to help our sales team, we need to be accountable for everything, like own everything from the scratch to finishing. Because, like I said, the way the team moves is based on how you made this how you set up the team. If they move in the right direction, that means that is based of your job, what you've put into places. If you if they have like a very horrible outcome, that is based of your input. So every coach should have that mindful thought of being accountable to whatever happens in their team. There is no room for justifications, and there should be no time to say everybody should see things the way we want them to see. We should be open to new things, new thoughts, new insight when we coach people. And the last thing is that we should not be scared of being honest, being making like a strong decisions based of what we feel is right, because there's no point settling down in the mud when we can actually just make a try, not to be scared of the outcome, because it is never helpful to stay or live in fear. We should embrace our fear and then be able to act. That way we can better off our situation. And one thing I really learned from that, the most amazing part of it is that we should avoid like being wrong or looking bad and hearing no. Yeah, if you are coaching somebody, you shouldn't have the thought of being scared. Someone tells you, no, you are wrong. I don't think this is happening. We should be able to understand that we are not perfect. Even our data that we have to go on the sales or the coach process may be perfect. We can still work with unseen situations or reasons that might be like an obstacle in the salesperson we are coaching. So we should try to be open to people telling us no, and then not have the conversation or the outcome go our way. Otherwise, we are setting the whole thing on a stone, and that is not a good way to have an amazing or profitable coaching.